I am absolutely in love with this Pico scraper. So much so that I actually bought another. Let me tell you why. Now, real quickly, let me just mention that I'm not at all sponsored by this company or this product. I just have a knack for making questionable financial decisions. But anyways, with that, let's get right on into this scraper and why I like it so much. And so here we go. This is the Pico scraper. Its packaging is kind of what you would expect. So let's break this bad boy open and check it out. Let me just get this here. Oh, you know, this is a little harder than I thought. We can't even bend it. Maybe, you know, this might be a scissor jug, but I see this little crease. Can we get it? Can we get it? There we go. Let's go. Getting into the scraper itself, there's the three parts. There's the actual scraping ring, and then if we take it apart, we got the handle, which I've got in my right hand, and then we've got the actual glass scraper itself. This has the nice little kind of Velcro-y like material on the inside. We just scrape that film algae off. Then you have the actual scraper side, which is where the ring goes. This is going to scrape that hard to get algae off. It's got a beautiful logo on it too. And then we've got the actual handle itself, which has felt, which will be really nice for cleaning the outside of the glass. When I first saw this, I was actually very skeptical of these plastic rings, largely because I am so used to needing a sharp metal scraper or blade to get a lot of that algae off of my tank. So would this plastic ring actually work? Well, I'm here to say that yes, it does scrape, and actually scrapes pretty well in my opinion too. Generally, I felt that the magnets were strong enough that I was able to clean the glass pretty sufficiently, even removing the hair algae that I have a ton of right now. And this was all without the need for an actual razor blade, which I was really pleased about. Now, obviously, this is not a big product. I didn't actually measure it, but I'm guessing it's about 1 inch by 1 inch square, and that's how much ground you're covering on your glass. Surprisingly though, it still does not take that long to get through your entire tank. For something like my 5-gallon Pico tank, I was able to get through scraping the entire glass in just a couple minutes, and it wasn't any sort of issue at all. Now, where this product really shines is in its really, really thin profile. It's about 1 centimeter high or so. Again, did not measure it, but this has been absolutely great for me because it allows me to get on the glass that's right next to my rock work. Because I obviously had amazing foresight when I put my rock in the tank and put it right up next to the glass. Not all is dandy though. With a name like Flipper Pico, I would expect this device to actually flip, and it sort of does, but then sometimes it doesn't. Maybe my technique is bad, I don't really know, but I will say I'm a little bit disappointed, not gonna lie. When getting one of these scrapers, they have a black version, and they also have an orange version, which the orange version feels to me as more of a prototype than truly a different version of this scraper, especially since nowhere on their website do they call out what is really different about this orange version compared to this black one. I guess at least you'll never lose this one under a blue light. Now, that being said, the differences I could tell immediately was that it has a slightly longer handle for you to be able to grip on, as well as the scraper portion is divoted. What's nice about these little teeth on the scraper is that I actually feel a lot more comfortable using this close to the sand, because I'm not as afraid of the sand getting stuck inside the scraper and potentially scratching the glass. Now, unfortunately, with the orange scraper that I got, I already had one of these teeth broken off, so I'm really not too optimistic about the longevity of this scraper ring, but lucky for us, or I guess the company really, they sell replacement rings. Oh, and the orange one also doesn't have a logo on it, so there's that too. But besides those downsides, I actually really love these scrapers. They have done a phenomenal job for me so far, and they're small enough too that you can leave them in the aquarium and you won't even really notice that they're there. So that's the Flipper Pico. It's a tiny scraper with a big personality. It's a tiny scraper that packs a big punch. It's a tiny scraper that's big on cleaning. You know what, forget it. It's tiny, it scrapes, it does what it's supposed to do, and I love it. You get the idea. Anyway though, that's it really for my review of this Pico scraper. If you made it this far into the video, you're a legend. You're awesome. Thank you so much. If you want to see more of me, I'm sure you can click either here or somewhere around here. But that's it for this video. I'm Iolis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.